We're page 322. One of the mitzvah's preconditions as taught by esteemed people is Pat b'melach tochel. Bread with salt you should eat. V'al haaretz tishan. Sleep on the ground. V'chayei tza'ar tichyeh. And a life of suffering you should live. וכבר הזכרנו זאת בחלק א' של ספרנו. We already mentioned this in the first part of our book, which we don't have. Pirkei Avot is not telling you that you have to sleep on the floor, that you can only eat bread with salt, that you should suffer. Pirkei Avot is telling you that if you spend your whole life looking for the most comfortable mattress, and for the nicest food you can have, and for the whatever it would be, then whatever that next pleasure you're looking for is going to be, the best amusement park, the next movie that came out, the nicest clothes that just... Your whole life you're chasing after things that are worthless. It makes me so upset, I cannot tell you. When I see Jewish organizations and communities and people talking about this new caterer, that best cut of steak, or that new recipe that came from France, whatever these guys are, eat nicely, enjoy yourself. But the pursuit of physicality is repulsive. Because it shows you what you're willing to spend your energy on. There are people that will drive 2 hours to Los Angeles to have a dinner and come back.
Oops.
No, don't say oops. You never went just for dinner. You had to pick up a kid from yeshiva, there was a Shabbaton, you had to buy some Judaica, you're in LA, okay. But just to go to some restaurant to come back for what? What purpose? All the gasoline, all the energy, the time that you waste back and forth for food?
Not once in a while, it's okay.
I'm saying not even once in a while.
For fun.
It's 6 hours of your life just on food.
And then you're hungry by the time you get back.
It's true. Then you have to drive back. No wonder there's traffic. Something to think about.
Thank you.
You have what to do there, so go, so it's fine, spend, enjoy, eat. But just to turn everything about food, it's an incredible thing. So what happens though if a person doesn't live like that, happy with what they have? ואם לא השיג את תקוותיו במאמץ גלוי וכשר, and if he does not achieve his hopes through permissible efforts, כגון לנסוע ביבשה, let's say traveling in the land, ובים, in the ocean, ולמכור ולקנות ולמצוא קניות בזול, and to go find savings and to sell things, you can't find your pleasure that way. ישיגן על פי רוב באמצעי מרמה וגנבה וגזלה ואי יושר במשא ומתן. He'll usually attempt to achieve it through tricking people, robbing people, stealing from people. Stealing from people includes being dishonest in business. Yeah, you're saying, yeah, but people think that it's a mitzvah to steal in business. What is a good businessman?
I heard somebody says he's allowed to use steel with the people that are not Jewish.
Chas v'shalom. Stealing from a non-Jew is a biblical prohibition. There's no permission to steal from a non-Jew.
No, I'm saying, like they say that you can steal with somebody that is not Jew.
He's saying it's not
Like
true.
goy, yeah.
It's not allowed.
In the Bible, it says
It's not allowed. Torah says you
can't
can't.
do it.
Oh, okay, so sure that was.
People say that.
Yeah.
Crazy people. What does it mean dishonesty in business?
Now sell somebody that is not the right price and just sell it for more.
You know imagine a used car salesman. This job is very hard.
To buy materials there is not. It's different, and you get it another price.
Very
and you
good.
sell it another price.
People in construction, you buy cheap materials, pretend they're expensive materials.
You can do that. People doesn't know.
No, but so people say, see, that's just me being a good businessman. I'm just business savvy. No, you're not. You're a thief. That's who you are. People who can. Okay, there are all kinds of people. You know, there's people who do business, and they do business with people who don't know any better. They're a car mechanic. They know this old lady. She doesn't know what she's talking about. So they tell her, you know, this problem with your car. You were driving on the 5. Your transmission fell out. She didn't even know my transmission fell out. How much cost it? Oh, you need $16,000 for a new transmission.
Oh, that's a pretty expensive.
And she pays.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't know any better. I go to the mechanic shop. I'm like the biggest fool in the block. This problem with that problem with that. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. These people, you ask them, how do you make so much money? Oh, I'm a good businessman. They sell jewelry. The gold is not really gold. The diamonds are... they pretend it's one way, it's not the other way. It's everywhere you go for business. You don't have the right to do business like that. These things are deceitful. So when a person cannot find what they want with a regular job, with a regular life, with a regular home, with a regular car, they're going to start doing things that are not allowed in order to be happy. Yes, shatuf, v'kama kasha v'im yisiget tikvot elu. But let's say he finds his happiness. Ukama kasha sagata. It's almost impossible to really find that true physical pleasure you're looking for. Yes, shatuf b'tanugotehem b'mkom la'asok b'torah v'tfilah v'ma'asim shel mitzvot. He'll end up being washed away with all of his desire for pleasure. Then he won't have time for Torah, for prayer, for mitzvot. כמו שעושים, והן בביטול החיצוני של המצווה, he might even just stop doing the mitzvah entirely. כמו שעושים הרשעים, והן בביטול תוכנה, ככל מי שקורא קריאת שמע פרק שחרית. Let's wait. Whether it's that he actually stops doing the mitzvah, or בביטול תוכנה, he neglects the essence of the mitzvah. כגון, like מי שקורא קריאת שמע, somebody who reads שמע, הוא מתפלל שחרית, and he prays שחרית. הוא ממהר לעסקיו, and he hurries off to business. הוא מתפלל ערבית והוא משולל כוח המחשבה מרוב עייפותו והגיעתו במשך היום. And he comes to pray ערבית and he's so tired, mentally, emotionally, he can't have any kavanah when he prays because he's busy the whole day. ויברך בחטיפה ברכת המוציא, he hurries the blessing of המוציא שהיא קצרה גם בלאו הכי. It's a short blessing but he still rushes it. מוציא לכם לארץ. You ever heard those people? And that's it. It's a one sentence. You can't say it slowly. Well, okay, I mean that's long. But Birkat HaMotzi is one sentence. Baruch Ata Hashem Elokeinu Melech Haolam Hamotzi Lechem. I mean, now 10 seconds it took me. Not even. Say a blessing with kavanah. Kedei להשיג תאוותו. Why is he rushing? Because he wants to eat already. ויכתוב ברכת המזון בעוד ליבו ואינו רדומים מחמת קרסו. And he starts to fall asleep during Birkat HaMazon because his fat belly is making him fall asleep. And he's got steam that's going up from his belly into his brain that's fogging up his head. With Hashem's help, we'll go and talk more about this in the next chapter. But you see that of a Shabbat meal? Oh, come on, let's do Birkat HaMazon already. We gotta get to bed. You don't have a problem stuffing your face with chicken and meat and fish and soup. All of a sudden comes time to thank Hashem. Let's do it already. Why that attitude? Snap out of it, sit up straight, say Birkat HaMazon. Who do you think you are? There are so many people in their pursuit of pleasure. So now they found pleasure. They found the good food in LA. But they can't even say the brachot properly because they're so excited to eat it. And then afterwards they're so fat from eating it. They don't have any energy left. They're so tired already. They don't even know how to say Birkat HaMazon. So what are you? So you're going to tell me you went to LA because you want to have good kosher food, to have a positive Jewish experience? Show me which part of it was a positive Jewish experience. That you and Achashverosh stuff your face the same way. It's not. It could be though. If it was done with Kedusha, with Tara, with saying a bracha properly, and afterwards properly. It could be a mitzvah. But people make choices, and those choices are that their pursuit of pleasure comes first. And you live in a world that tells you that pursuing pleasure is wonderful. I was at the mall yesterday. A new mall over here. I got lost.
What mall?
They built a new mall, UTC.
It's twice the
Oh, yeah.
size now.
And I used to know it's
there's over here.
one alleyway that splits into three, and that's
nice.
They opened it already?
There's over
I don't know. I was there last night,
Yeah,
They opened it.
and I looked around this place, and
nice. Like,
I see a whole temple built to the devotion of materialism.
Yeah.
Stores, and stores, and
with
stores.
lights.
I counted 4 ice cream shops. 4, not 1, 4.
Kosher?
I don't know, kosher, not kosher. How much ice cream could you eat already? This one is a gelato, and this one is a gelato. Everyone's got a different kind of thing of why my ice cream is better than yours. Clothing and toys and perfumes and diamonds and whatever else people are looking for.
Marble floors.
Movies, gyms, the whole thing is one
Even the
pursuit.
restroom is fancy.
One
The
pursuit
restroom is fancy.
Yeah.
of pleasure.
I didn't
And guess who I saw in the mall that was happy? Nobody.
Listen, Santi?
I see him happy in the mall.
What about me?
Okay, I saw Michael.
Oh,
you
you went too, did you go?
He was happy.
Oh, good. He's happy now, too.
Because when you train yourself to always run after the next pleasure, there are some people they're bored, they don't know what to do, they go shopping.
Oh, yeah.
Because they have to fill up their life with something. So they do this thing they call in America, killing time. To kill
I
time.
used to
You
spend a
know,
lot of money.
if you go to the hospital and you
Yeah.
ask people, hey, you want to kill some time? No. I want to kill time. You crazy? But people say that, let's go to the mall and kill some time.
Now I just got 2 pants.
Let's go hang out together. Hang out for what? What are you going to do hanging out? You go to a bar, you go to an ice cream place, you go, what are you going to do? What are you looking for? Tell me what you're looking for, we'll find it. But so people's whole life is running after the next pleasure, the next pleasure. Says Rabbi Yonatan Halevy, you're not even going to find it. But even if you find it, try to convince me you're going to have an authentic religious experience
No.
once you found it. Hashem, if I'm rich, I'm going to pray to you so much. No, you're not. Let's not fool ourselves. You're going to forget about Hashem quicker than ever. That's what always happens to us.
It's never enough.
We pray for Hashem for the whole 2 weeks before our paycheck. We get our paycheck, we forget about Hashem.
No wonder I wouldn't get rich.
Yeah.
Because I say I pray Hashem it will get rich. That's why.
So think about this.
I
Tomorrow, Rabbi Yonatan Halevy is going to tell us.
Joel Osteen says it's good to get rich.
Tomorrow, Rabbi Yonatan Halevy is going to talk to us about the tzaddikim, that how they survived with very little reliance on other people. He has an interesting twist tomorrow. That reliance on other people is a strange form of reliance on Hashem. But he'll talk to us about that tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But I think the bottom line of everything we said till now, you are allowed to enjoy this world. The Bible is not telling you you must eat bread with salt. You must sleep on the floor. But even if that's all you had, be happy with that. That way, anything else that you have, you're also happy with. But when you're content, I'll find happiness when I have X. I'll find happiness when I do Y.
Why
Oh,
they have
that's
to sleep
fine.
on the floor when you have bed?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you can go
Why
the
you have to
opposite way
sleep
too.
on the floor?
What
If
is it?
you have people who become like, well, I'm so poor and I'm ascetic and I'm doing all these things. You find people like that sometimes cruel to others. Like the
Yeah,
opposite.
but it's like it's,
I know you agree. I'm just
Yeah,
saying. that.
you're right.
but it's just saying like to remember who we are, to remember why we're here, right? It's like he says that if we got a bed, why should we sleep on the floor?
Correct. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's true.
It's
Well,
balance.
that's then asceticism, which is not.
But when I'm
Jewish
looking
idea.
for, you know, the people that go
Right.
mattress shopping, not because they need a new mattress, because they're looking for the most comfortable, the next mattress, the next one.
How many
It's
people-
the water bed, it's the electric moving bed, it's the lava bed. I don't know whatever bed they're gonna come with. Unbelievable things.
It's not, you have to get used to that. Not everybody-
Why? I'll tell you now. I just spoke to somebody who does construction. He told me he builds houses in La Jolla and Del Mar. Every 2 years, these people put in a $100,000 kitchen.
Oh,
2 years later, they rip it out, throw everything in a dumpster, and build a new one.
why?
They told me a refrigerator. The refrigerator cost. Maybe you'll laugh at me because it's not so much money. The refrigerator was $15,000.
Ooh,
After 2 years, they replaced it. They threw that one in the dumpster.
We should give it away.
They said, "Well, maybe you should sell it." Nah, I wouldn't have time for that.
Just give it away.
Those people are looking for happiness. They're never going to find it though.
No.
the materialism around here is really increasing as we moved here.
But that.
Tremendous.
But people think, well, I drive by those and oh yeah, I lived in this house. No, if only you lived in that. Don't wish. Be happy with what you have. You have a house. You have a bedroom. You have a bed. You have a. What else do you need? If you had another bedroom, what are you gonna sleep half the night in this bedroom and half the night in another bedroom? What are you gonna do with it? I don't know what people are running after sometimes.
Shlomo Melech spoke about it. He said that better to have like a corner of the house with a small room and simple things in peace than a mansion with strife.
It's true. Ma'ameh Nechasim, my rabbi said, the more property you have, Ma'ameh Dagan, the more you worry.
Mm.
Then you have a car. You have a house. You have a phone that's worth $1,000. You have a laptop. You have, tell me your whatever else you have. Jewelry.
A gym. In
You're,
your house.
a gym. You're worried about what's going to happen if someone dents my car, crashes my car, if steals my car. What's going to happen if someone breaks my house, if it's going to get termited.
Insurance
What's
covers
going to
it.
happen if my phone falls in the cracks? What's going to happen to my laptop? So what's going to what? All day long you're worrying about it. If you don't have any of those things, you wouldn't worry about them.
You can get
Your
some-
life would be worry-free.
Yeah, and people worry about it. Well, people we do worry about it. That's why the iPhone they make it waterproof now. They sell it waterproof now.
But even just that need to keep this safe makes you worry. You used to worry about yourself, about your health, about your kids, about your food. Okay, what else can I worry about? My mud shack. The rain will blow it away. I'll build a new one. Today you worry about everything. You think that that's what's going to give you happiness, but it won't. The key to finding happiness is to be happy with very little. And everything you have more than that, you're grateful to Hashem for. And if sometimes I don't have it, okay, Hashem, I didn't need it. But when I have it, wonderful. When I don't, I don't. There was somebody who recently spoke to me. It had been 2 years since he could afford to buy chicken.
Oh.
Chicken?
Chicken. That's so expensive. He was living off of rice. And, I don't know if he had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Oh, dear.
It's very healthy stuff. But he's happy with what he has. Today, Baruch Hashem's not in that place anymore. Now he eats what he wants. But he was happy for those years. That didn't kill him. For some people, that experience would lead them to depression, to anxiety, to who knows where it would lead them. You have to be willing to be happy with just what you have.
Do you have like a connection to Hashem?
Of course.
And it doesn't come just by.
Well, this is part of that connection to Hashem.
Or a dream, something that you're living.
An idea. I think
Yeah,
you're both
something connected to connect to bigger than yourself.
something very good. Something that's bigger than yourself. You see a world of people who have a lot of money, a lot of worldly possessions. They're not happy. Look at Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
There's nobody richer than that. Nobody wealthier than that. Nobody has more promiscuity and drugs and alcohol and stuff. Cars and vacation houses and private jets, and look who's happy.
Then you get people like Steve Jobs, who was sleeping in the dorms and going to class for free, penniless, broke, and he was inspired to create what he did because he had a dream of it.
Correct.
And also, he didn't abuse his physical wealth. He lives in
No, you still, and I said this
normal
before, and I know
house.
people don't like what I say, but why does Bill Gates still go to work?
That's what he wants to do. That's
It's,
the meaning.
it's all philanthropy now, though.
Why though? Why does he go to work?
That's his religion. That's his God.
I think
Even
it's
people
more,
have God work. If they,
I don't think he does it for the money anymore.
you know, God is with the way you're. I'm not saying that as a criticism, but it's an abstraction. If it's just a person doesn't just sit believing in God. People do something.
But why?
with that.
What? If you didn't have to work anymore, would you still go to work?
Yes.
Well, it depends how meaningful it was.
It depends what you do.
Yeah.
I don't think he's chasing after money anymore. I think he has.
Some
That's his
people-
hobby now.
Some
I
people
guess.
never have enough money, but other people
Yeah.
know
I
how
would
to
think
use
he
their
was
money.
just that's his hobby.
I don't know Bill Gates, so I can't tell you anything about him.
But everything you read about him, he's fighting this disease, or he's
I-
or he's,
I don't-
or he's setting up
I don't know
you
him.
tech in Africa.
So I can't tell you. And I don't know if he has a good PR department. That's why he's.
He doesn't carry anything.
You think he's the happiest guy on earth?
No, but he seems pretty happy
Is he? I don't know. Is he?
because he's doing a service. He's helping people.
So he has causes. He's bigger
Okay.
than himself. So maybe that's
Fine.
it.
I'll take it. You just want to make sure the things you're running after are worth running after. So rather run after the next steak and the next schnitzel sandwich or the next jewelry or the next phone or the next vacation. Run after the things that for you are important. But that are important. Be content with what you have. And when you can run to something, run to good things. That's what Midway was trying to tell us. Shulchan Aruch.